Hi, welcome to Black Blizzard. Yeah, I didn't really expect that I would actually make this into a YouTube video, but once I started getting a little bit of progress on the level after just the first day, I decided why not, this would make good content. And since it's a first extreme demon as well, I thought it would deserve a video of its own. So yeah. I don't know why I started playing this level specifically. I was just playing Bloodbath one day. I don't know, I didn't really feel like playing SlaughterHouse. And I got some decent progress on it, but it was like 42-ish from 0. Then I got like Evasium to 89. And probably Etzer to 100, but I don't quite remember. I got pretty good progress on that, and then I was tired of dying to Michigan from 0 every single time, so I kind of just decided to not play the level. I don't know why I chose Black Blizzard, but it was just kind of there. I did a practice run of the level, and then I did that pretty fast, so I decided, why not start doing runs? And then I got this duel to 100 pretty quickly. And then I just kind of decided to go for the level, because it was pretty fun. Until I started playing the first 25%, but that's irrelevant. This is basically just going to be a highlights video. Also, you might notice that my icons right now are different to the ones I use in the completion. That's because at some point after my completion, I got up to 400 demon keys, and then I just decided to gamble for my cube icon, because it's in like one of the 1 key chests. But I got it after like 13 chests, which is a little crazy, but you know. Anyways, I think it's a pretty fun level. I think it's overhated. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so day 1 wasn't too crazy. I mainly just learned the duel, and I managed to get that run to 100, which is what you're seeing in the background right now. I also played from 40% a little bit, and I did actually get to the ending, but I died at 94, which is unfortunate.
That's 63 to 100.
I also had a few strange deaths while playing from 40%, but it was nothing too crazy. On my second session of playing the level, it was actually quite eventful. I managed to get to the ending again from the drop, but I died at 98. After dying at 98, I decided to play from 25%, and this happened.
Yes! What?
Yeah, I just kind of fluked the run to 100. Anyways, the rest of the day wasn't too eventful. After I got that run, I managed to get 40 to 100. Almost twice in a row, actually. But no real runs aside from that. On the third day of playing the level, I actually started playing from 0, and I managed to get my first drop attempt. It wasn't too great. I was kind of disappointed that I died where I died, but at least I had the level in 2 runs now. On the fourth day of grinding the level, I managed to get my first duel attempt. It wasn't an amazing death. Looking back, it's probably the most consistent part of the duel, but it's good progress.
Oh.
Day 4 is also the same day that I reached attempt 10,000 on the level, and this is that attempt.
Oh, no, that could have been so good.
At this point in the grind, I started to play less consistently. My consistency was going down and I wasn't really getting any good runs, but I was in a call with some friends, so I did have a few funny moments, just like this one.
Have you played Cataclysm?
I don't think I want to, judging by the name alone.
You know to play Cataclysm?
No, not really.
Why not? Nine Kirkles.
What?! Just a day after that, I managed to get my second duel attempt, which somehow made it all the way to the ending. I died because of nerves, but at least I had some progress after a week of not having a new best.
No! I got 90!
After that death, I don't think I played the level for another week until this day. You know, I expected to actually die to the duel for once. Oh, I flicked way too much of that level to not die here. This was actually a pretty good start to the day, as I would end up getting another ending attempt later on. Unfortunately, it wasn't 100%, but again, it was a new best after a week, so I was at least somewhat happy. For the next week after that death, I started playing Black Blizzard a lot more, managing to get 25 to 100 again.
Oh my god, finally 25 to 100 again.
And unfortunately, getting my first death to the pink orbs at 47%. I also managed to get a couple more duel attempts, although neither of them actually managed to pass the duel. Never mind. I also died at 63%, just before the duel, twice.
Twice? Twice in one day?
And now, December 19th. I think I'll just let this day speak for itself. Finally. I mean, I almost died like 6 times, but okay.
GG, GG, GG.
Oh, I can't react, otherwise I'm gonna cough so much. I finally beat Black Blizzard, but then I realized
I just beat Black Blizzard. What?! I had safe mode on, you're joking!
I realized that I had safe mode on. I was playing Extreme Demon Roulette earlier, and I had safe mode on because I didn't want to get progress on any of the levels, and I forgot to turn it off before playing Black Blizzard again. Anyways, my attempt count was about 15,700 by the time I beat the level, and this is my death graph from Death Tracker. Alright, and now for the level review that I didn't record. I think that overall the level's actually a pretty good level, despite what some people say. It is kind of inconsistent at times. This part over here is pretty strat heavy. There's a lot of kind of inconsistent parts, but eventually you can build the muscle memory to get it. And then the drop, I'd say this part's pretty consistent overall. There's just these pink orb timings over here. They're a little bit finicky, but once you get the click pattern for it, they can get pretty consistent. Then the duel. This part's honestly not that bad. It just takes a little bit of learning to get used to, and of course practice, but I think that by far the first 25% is a lot harder than this. And then for the ending, this part also isn't that bad. Just the transition into it is a little bit weird because you can't see anything at the start. But the gameplay is just kind of nerve-wracking. It's not really too difficult. And obviously I died to nerves, as you might have seen earlier in the video. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good level overall. If you're not willing to put up with some learny gameplay, then I do not recommend this level. And as a first extreme, definitely not, but pretty good level overall. I'd say a 9 out of 10. As for why I dropped SlaughterHouse, it was taking way too long, and I did not have the free time to actually grind the level consistently. If I had more time, like all day, every day, to play the level, maybe I wouldn't drop it, but I just didn't have that luxury. My next few grinds are probably going to be, in terms of new hardest at least, Chromatic Haze, Macabre, and Zodiac. If you can find out what all of those have in common, then I don't know, I'll heart your comment or something. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, which hopefully will not take another 3 years.